Welcome to Newsbeacon, your trusted source for breaking headlines, global insights, and sharp analysis from around the world. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Imagine planning your dream vacation to America, only to be met with an unexpected obstacle: a new $250 tourist visa fee. For many travelers, this isn't just a number. It's a steep price tag that now stands at the very threshold of the United States, turning what was once an exciting journey into a costly calculation. The official explanation for this fee? Authorities say it's designed to boost national security and streamline the visa processing system, making it more efficient and safer for everyone involved. Supporters of the policy argue that it's an investment in the country's safety and efficiency. They claim the extra funds will help modernize border controls, improve background checks, and reduce wait times for approved travelers. But the reality on the ground tells a different story. For families from countries like Brazil, India, or South Africa, where the average income is much lower, this fee quickly adds up, especially when traveling as a group. Suddenly, the cost of a family vacation to the US can skyrocket by hundreds or even thousands of dollars, making it unaffordable for many. For countless would-be visitors, the dream of seeing the Statue of Liberty walking through Times Square or exploring America's national parks is now slipping out of reach. The excitement of planning a trip has been replaced by disappointment and frustration. Early data paints a stark picture. There's been a double-digit decline in visa applications from key international markets. Travel agencies report a surge in cancellations, and embassies are seeing fewer hopeful faces in their waiting rooms. The impact is rippling through American cities that depend on tourism. Hotel rooms that once bustled with guests now sit empty. Souvenir shops and restaurants in tourist hotspots are struggling to stay open, and even taxi drivers are feeling the slowdown. The fee, intended to strengthen the system, is ironically keeping out the very people who help fuel the US economy. International tourists spend billions each year, supporting small businesses and local jobs across the country. Tourism isn't just about sightseeing, it's the lifeblood of millions of American workers, hotel maids, restaurant servers, tour guides, shop owners, and countless others whose livelihoods depend on a steady stream of visitors. Now, with fewer tourists arriving, these workers are seeing their hours cut, their tips vanish, and their job security threatened. The ripple effect is being felt in every corner of the hospitality industry. The silence in once bustling tourist hubs is more than just eerie, it's a warning sign. This policy, meant to protect, is instead hurting communities and businesses that rely on the world's travelers. The $250 fee was supposed to build security, but for many, it feels like it's building a wall, one that keeps out not just threats, but also friends, families, and future opportunities. The question now is clear: is the cost of this new barrier worth the price we're all paying? As America weighs security against openness, the world is watching and waiting to see if the door will open again. The visa fee's impact is most severe in America's iconic cities: New York, Orlando, Los Angeles. These cities built for crowds now face empty streets and shrinking budgets. Times Square's lights still shine, but the crowds are gone. Tour buses run half empty, and hotel occupancy rates are plummeting. In Orlando, theme parks see shorter lines, a disaster for the local economy. International tourists who stay longer and spend more are vanishing. High-end restaurants, luxury shops, and theaters feel the loss. The domino effect is real. Less spending means fewer jobs and less tax revenue. City leaders are left scrambling to fill the gap. The cities are paying the price for a decision made far away. New York City, long a gateway for global travelers, is reeling. Fewer international visitors means empty observation decks and lighter ferries to the Statue of Liberty. Souvenir shops and restaurants in neighborhoods like Chinatown and Little Italy are struggling. Hotel occupancy is down, forcing staff cuts and shrinking paychecks. The city's vibrant street life feels diminished. The hospitality industry, a major employer, is in crisis. City officials warn of a looming shortfall in tourism-related tax revenue. Essential services, schools, sanitation, transit, are at risk. The Big Apple's resilience is being tested by a single federal policy. This isn't just a business problem, it's a threat to the public good. New York's economic engine is stalling. Hollywood's magic is fading as international tourists stay away. The $250 visa fee is keeping out visitors from Asia and Latin America. Tour buses and souvenir shops are seeing fewer customers. Museums like the Getty and LACMA report declining attendance and revenue. The service economy, baggage handlers, waiters, hotel staff, is under threat. Many workers, often immigrants themselves, face layoffs and reduced hours. City leaders warn that LA is losing out to more accessible destinations. The Hollywood brand is global, but its audience is shrinking. Los Angeles is losing its crowd, one visa at a time. Orlando's theme parks, once packed with families from around the world, are now quieter than ever. The visa fee has priced out key markets like Brazil and the UK. Shorter lines at rides mean trouble for the local economy. Hotels and restaurants along International Drive are struggling to fill rooms and tables. Deep discounts can't make up for the loss of high-spending international guests. The entire support system around the parks is vulnerable. Hundreds of thousands of hospitality jobs are at risk. The dream of working in the happiest place on earth is fading. Orlando's magic is under threat. The tourism downturn is a domino effect, rippling through every corner of the economy. When travelers stop coming, the impact is immediate and far-reaching, touching not just the obvious places but also the hidden gears that keep cities running. Empty hotel rooms mean more than just lost bookings, they lead to staff cuts, especially for housekeepers, front desk workers, and maintenance crews. With fewer guests, hotels reduce shifts or let employees go, leaving many workers uncertain about their future and struggling to make ends meet. Restaurants, from fine dining establishments to casual neighborhood cafes, see fewer diners and smaller tips. Chefs, servers, and kitchen staff all feel the pinch as tables sit empty and reservations dry up, making it harder for businesses to stay afloat. Owners are forced to make tough decisions, cutting hours, laying off loyal staff, or in some cases closing their doors entirely. The loss of steady income means dreams built over years can vanish almost overnight. Retailers, from souvenir shops that rely on tourist foot traffic to luxury boutiques catering to international visitors, face plunging sales. Many struggle to pay rent and keep shelves stocked, while some are forced to shutter for good. Transportation workers, like taxi drivers and tour bus operators, are earning less as demand dries up. With fewer fares and empty buses, their livelihoods are at risk, and many are left waiting for passengers who never arrive. All this means less tax revenue for cities, money that funds schools, police, and parks. When businesses close and workers lose jobs, cities collect less in taxes, putting essential public services in jeopardy. The federal visa fee, intended to raise funds, is now causing a local budget crisis. With fewer visitors paying the fee, cities are left scrambling to fill the gap, and the shortfall grows with every passing month. City leaders must now cut essential services, reducing library hours, delaying park maintenance, and even scaling back emergency response teams. The effects are felt by everyone, not just those in the tourism industry. The economic pain is spreading far beyond the tourist hotspots. Small towns and suburban communities, once insulated from tourism's ups and downs, now feel the strain as local businesses close and jobs disappear. In the end, the cost of the fee is being paid by everyday Americans, families struggling to pay bills, workers searching for new jobs, and communities trying to hold on to the services they depend on. The ripple effect touches us all. The numbers are stark, but the real impact is personal. Behind every statistic is a person, a family, and a story of hardship that often goes unseen. The economic downturn isn't just a headline, it's a daily reality for millions of Americans whose lives have been upended. Maria, a hotel housekeeper in New York, has seen her hours cut in half. She's worked in the same hotel for over a decade, taking pride in her job and the guests she welcomes. But now, the once busy hallways are silent, and the rooms she used to clean for travelers from around the world sit empty. I used to work 40 hours a week. Now I'm lucky to get 20. I don't know how I'll pay rent. Maria's voice trembles as she looks at a growing stack of bills. She worries about providing for her children, about keeping the lights on, and about what the future holds if things don't improve soon. David, a Hollywood tour guide, says his business is down 70%. He remembers the days when his van was filled with excited tourists eager to see the sights, laughter echoing as he shared stories of movie stars and legends. My customers were from all over the world. Now my van sits empty. David spends his days waiting for bookings that never come, watching as his savings dwindle and his dreams of expanding his business fade away. Sarah, who manages a souvenir shop in Orlando, has had to let go of employees. She's watched her team shrink from a bustling group of 10 to just herself and one other, struggling to keep the doors open. Families from Brazil and the UK were our best customers. Now, the store is empty. The shelves are still stocked, but the laughter and chatter of families picking out souvenirs are gone. Sarah worries about the people she had to let go and about her own ability to keep the business afloat. These stories are echoed across the country. From bustling cities to small towns, the ripple effects are everywhere. Restaurants, shops, and attractions that once thrived are now struggling to survive, their owners facing impossible choices. Workers and small business owners are losing their livelihoods. For many, these jobs weren't just a paycheck, they were a source of pride, a way to support families, and a path to a better future. College students are losing jobs that paid for tuition. Many are forced to leave school or take on debt, their dreams of graduation slipping further away as opportunities vanish. The $250 fee isn't just a number, it's disrupting lives and dreams. For some, it means choosing between groceries and rent, or putting off medical care. It's a burden that weighs heavily on those who can least afford it. The voices of those who make American tourism work are being drowned out. These are the people who greet visitors, share local stories, and keep the wheels of the industry turning. Now, their futures are uncertain. The policy's real cost is measured in lost jobs and broken hopes. Every empty storefront and every help-wanted sign that goes unanswered is a reminder of the human toll. These are the people paying the steepest price. Their struggles are not just financial, they're emotional too. Anxiety, stress, and fear for the future are constant companions. Their struggles are a warning. If we ignore their stories, the damage will only deepen, spreading through communities and generations. The damage is real, and it's growing. But behind every closed door and empty street, there is hope that with the right support, these stories of struggle can become stories of recovery and resilience. City leaders and business owners are pushing back. Mayors from major cities have formed a coalition to lobby Washington. Business groups have launched the Open for Business campaign, urging Congress to act. Cities are shifting marketing to domestic travelers and offering discounts to international guests. But these are temporary fixes. America is losing ground to more welcoming destinations. Leaders argue, tourism is an industry to nurture, not a risk to manage. The fight is on for a smarter, more competitive policy. America stands at a crossroads. If the $250 visa fee stays, the decline in tourism will deepen. More businesses will close, jobs will vanish, and cities will lose their vibrancy. America's reputation as a welcoming nation will suffer. The alternative? Repeal or reduce the fee or create a fairer tiered system. Technology could streamline security without punishing visitors. The world is watching to see if America will reopen its doors. The decision rests with policymakers in Washington. Millions of livelihoods, and the nation's global standing, hang in the balance. Which path will America choose?